as evil as some villains can be, a lot of them are also pretty hilarious, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Before we get started on this list, I want to know, who do you think is the funniest villain? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Alright, let's get started on our list of the top 5 funniest villains. Starting at our number 5 spot, Yzma and Kronk. Now, you might remember we've talked about Yzma before on dumbest looking villains. And now here she is on the funniest villains because let's be honest, girl is hysterical. And paired with Kronk, this is one funny duo. Yzma is a pretty good villain. She's sinister, she has an alligator pit, collection of potions, and a secret lab. Then you have Kronk, the devoted henchman who's all muscle. Together they get into some pretty hilarious antics every episode, they never disappoint. And when Yzma turns into a cat, that has to be one of the best and funniest scenes ever.
No, don't drop it!
I'm not going to drop it, you fool. I'm going to drink it.
In at number 4, Bane. Bane is a pretty creepy villain. He's an escaped convict from an island prison in South America and a super villain slash assassin. He's an amazing villain when it comes to destruction. And people absolutely love Tom Hardy in this role. When he first appeared on screens, fans were taken aback and found it absolutely hilarious, what with the tone which was only made worse by his muffling mask. I think it was just something people weren't expecting.
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you.
In at number 3, Hades. Oh, Hades, such a classic. As a kid, and let's be honest, as an adult, this is an amazing movie. Hades is a pretty charismatic character. I mean, yeah, he's the ruling god of the underworld who wants to rule Olympus, but he is pretty funny in certain situations. It's like he's trying to be a comedian in a way, because he has witty one-liners for pretty much every situation. He also has a pretty short fuse, and he has a really bad temper, so when he goes into his fits of rage, it's pretty funny, yet scary at the same time. And the fact that Hades isn't the most sinister Disney villain, that definitely helps. Coming in at number 2 spot, Magatsu. Honestly, Will Ferrell never disappoints. He's probably one of the most flamboyant villains ever. So pair that with the fact that he screeches whenever things don't go his way.
Are you not aware that I get farty and bloated with a foamy latte?
And you have the recipe for one hilarious villain. Then there's his appearance. The hair is just ridiculous. Then he literally wears a sweater with his name sewn on it, paired with a corset. And his sunglasses are always hysterical. Then there's maybe the best part, which is during the hypnosis video where he dresses up as an 18th century child with a humongous oversized lollipop. It's just something you really don't expect, so when you actually see it, it's just that much better. This is what I'm talking about.
Hey there, Derek! My name is Little Cletus. I'm just a regular kid who wants you to know the real truth about child labor laws, okay?
Yeah, that's hilarious, but super creepy. And at number 1, Dr. Evil. Okay, you guys have to admit that Dr. Evil is one of the funniest villains of all time. I mean, the lines that come out of his mouth are comedic gold. No villain list would be complete without him, am I right? He has so many quotes and references that just add to his humor. One of the best parts is that he gives his schemes really telling names. And you know he doesn't quite understand inflation, so his ransom demands are always hilarious. But he is a classic villain. He has henchmen, his sidekick, a ridiculous looking pet, a love interest, a secret hideout, an evil laugh, a hankering for world domination, and an enemy. So he has all of his bases covered. Oh yeah, and let's not forget the illegitimate child and the sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their head. Well, there you go, that's a list of the top 5 funniest villains. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you in the next one.